Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news. The buzz around the NFL is heating up. And for Packers fans, there's a lot to be excited about. It seems like Green Bay might be on the verge of making a bold move that could shake up their secondary and boost their chances for a deep playoff run. Rumors are swirling that the Packers are eyeing a potential trade for Derwin James, the versatile safety currently shining with the Los Angeles Chargers. If this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer for Green Bay, especially considering how much they need a boost in their defensive backfield right now. And let me tell you, this isn't just speculation. There are concrete signs pointing to a serious push towards acquiring one of the league's most dynamic safeties. Derwin James, the 29-year-old safety, has been a standout everywhere he's played, combining coverage skills with elite run support. His 2025 season was impressive, posting 92 tackles, 4 interceptions, 10 pass defenses, 2 forced fumbles, and an overall PFF grade of 89, 3 in coverage. His run support grade was also stellar at 86.5, making him one of the most complete safeties in the league. Throughout his career, James has accumulated over 500 tackles, with 15 interceptions and 40 pass defenses, and he's been a consistent disruptor on the field. His EPA per coverage at -0.14 indicates he's excellent at limiting big plays, and he's known for his versatility, able to cover tight ends, run support, and even blitz effectively. What's particularly intriguing is James's health. Yes, he had a calf injury in 2025 that caused him to miss 3 games between weeks 5 and 7, but outside of that, he's been remarkably durable. His tackling missed rate is only 9%, and he consistently hits quarterbacks, with a 7% QB hit rate and a 24% win rate on blitzes. Standing at 6'2" and weighing around 215 pounds, James runs a blazing 40-yard dash in 4.47 seconds, placing him in the 91st percentile for burst among safeties. His athletic profile is comparable to some of the league's top safeties like Jordan Poyer, especially in interceptions, averaging about 4 per year. The Chargers, sitting at an 8-9 record with a tight cap situation, about $25 million in 2026, are reportedly considering trading James to free up cap space and rebuild their roster, especially on the offensive line. The idea is to move him for a third-round pick in 2026, which could be a steal for Green Bay, given his talent and impact on the field. The Chargers are eyeing options to extend their roster, but with cap constraints, they might prefer to get assets for James now rather than lose him for nothing. The focus for the Chargers seems to be on rebuilding and cap management, especially considering their struggles this season and the need to improve their offensive line, which has been rated at a PFF score of 68.4. Now, for the Packers, bringing in Derwin James would be a massive upgrade for their secondary. After losing Jaire Alexander to injury, the Packers' secondary has shown vulnerabilities, especially against top-tier receivers. James's addition could change that overnight. Imagine a defense where James is orchestrating the backfield, boosting the secondary's overall efficiency by an estimated plus 21% in coverage effectiveness, raising their coverage grade from around 79% to an elite 95%. His knack for cutting down big plays, reducing the number of big gains allowed from 14 to just 8, is exactly what Green Bay needs to tighten up against the league's best offenses. This move would also inject some much-needed versatility into the Packers' defense. James can play deep, support the run, or blitz, making him a nightmare for offensive coordinators. His presence could help reduce the total yards allowed per game, dropping from 220 to roughly 165 yards. Plus, his ability to force turnovers, adding around 9 more takeaways, would give Green Bay's defense a real boost in creating short fields and scoring opportunities. Historically, James has been a playmaker. His 6 career interceptions in the playoffs, including some crucial ones, showcase his ability to elevate his game in big moments. With the Packers currently sitting with about $7 million in cap space, a trade for James might involve restructuring some contracts or reworking the salary cap to make the numbers work. The potential for this move is boosted by the fact that Green Bay has shown a willingness to be aggressive when they see a player who can elevate their roster. If the trade happens, it would be a clear signal that the Packers are all in on contending again, especially in the NFC, which looks increasingly competitive this year. The NFC North is tight, but a move like this could give Green Bay a significant edge, particularly in their quest to return to the postseason and make a serious run for the Super Bowl. Looking at the bigger picture, the odds for Green Bay making a strong playoff push could see a significant shift. Currently, betting odds for the Packers to win the NFC have been around plus 12-0, but if they acquire Derwin James, those odds might plummet to around plus 3-0, making them much more attractive to bettors, and more importantly, signaling confidence in their revamped defense. James's reputation as a clutch player, with 6 career interceptions in the playoffs, adds that X-factor element to Green Bay's postseason plans. His ability to disrupt offenses and generate turnovers could be the difference in tight games, especially against high-powered offenses led by top receivers. For the Green Bay faithful, this potential trade is more than just a roster move. It's a statement of intent. It's about the Packers saying, "We're here to compete, and we're willing to do what it takes." With the NFC North still up for grabs, and teams like the Lions and Vikings showing strength, Green Bay can't afford to stand still. They need a defense that can keep up with the league's best, and James fits that mold perfectly. His addition would also send a message to the rest of the league that the Packers are serious about contending, especially with a roster that already includes talented players on offense like Jordan Love and a promising young core. And let's not forget the impact on the locker room. Bringing in a player of James's caliber would boost morale and set a tone for the team. His leadership, combined with his on-field production, could inspire the defense to elevate their play, something the Packers have been looking for all season. As the trade deadline approaches on November 4th, fans are eagerly watching every development, hoping that this bold move will come to fruition and set the stage for a deep playoff run. The NFL landscape is unpredictable, but Green Bay's front office has shown a willingness to be aggressive when the opportunity arises, and acquiring Derwin James could be exactly that. In conclusion, this potential trade for Derwin James is a move that could reshape the NFC playoff picture, giving the Packers a serious boost in their secondary and overall defensive performance. It's a gamble, yes, but one that could pay off immensely if it materializes. The combination of James's talent, experience, and playoff pedigree makes him a perfect fit for Green Bay's ambitions. Fans should keep their eyes open, because if this trade happens, it will be a game changer, not just for the Packers, but for the entire NFC. The road to another Super Bowl could be a little smoother with James on the roster, and the Green Bay Packers might be setting themselves up for one of their most exciting seasons in recent memory. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think acquiring Derwin James is the move that will take the Packers to the next level? Would you be happy to see a trade involving future draft picks for a player of his caliber? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion means so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This team is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent years, and with moves like this, the journey to another Super Bowl could be closer than ever. Green Bay fans, let's keep the faith and keep the passion alive. The future is bright, and it might just be wrapped up in a deal that brings Derwin James to Lambeau Field.